that's good. All right, so I'm in this position, right? And we saw Marshall was doing a bite a couple different ways today too, where he was in this position where he was holding him arm up, so your arm would be in here. You got the head down, and I can take that ear off if I want. I can pull it, drag him like this into a face bite. And I'm gonna hang on to him tight. So, this is uninterrupted biting, right? Because we're gonna let him go when we wanna let him go. We want him to be jumping off us as fast as he can, and he knows his face is getting torn up. So, and then he's gonna push off, and then you're gonna be in a good position. So that's exactly that. So you can do it this way, or you can kind of do it this way, where we're doing almost like a reverse rear naked choke. And I like the nose. Tip of the nose is really nasty. I can go in there, take a nose bite, and that's, you can imagine how you would feel after something like that. He's gonna get off you. Again, this is not somebody flipping you off. This is a lethal situation, okay? The other one, when we talk about an arm triangle, is, and a lot of times, you can rock somebody, right? So a lot of times to get him off balance, you're gonna rock him up so you can get it up. So he's like this, you're gonna rock him up, and I'm pushing this over, and see, I don't wanna let his elbow, put your elbow flat down on the ground. If he has his elbow down like this, in this position, okay, I'm not gonna be able to do it. So I can pull all I want. That's gonna be the counter. And he knows that he's got space, and I'm just gonna get tired, okay? So I wanna push up, and I'm gonna trap with my head. Now when I come on, it's tight, he's gonna tap. He's either gonna pass out from a blood choke, because that's what this is, kind of like a blood choke, or, I'm gonna be able to keep him, as long as I keep that done, I could get some space off to the side, get a little bit tighter, deploy my weapons, and do whatever I want. Boom, boom, and get him off me. And then the last one, and then we'll break off and you can kind of go through some of these, is chicken wing or kimura. And it works nice too. Which side is your bad?
This one.
That one, so do it to this side, okay? All right, so same thing with a kimura, you could rock them, you're gonna get control of the arm, okay? I'm gonna keep his butt down with this leg. I can either push off here or push off over here, and I'm gonna figure four it right here like this, okay? Now, what I wanna do is, I wanna, so normally he could roll out. So if I didn't have my foot, he might be able to roll out of this going forward. I don't want him to do that, so get back down, Joe. I'm gonna keep my foot on his butt so he can't roll out. I've got a figure four, like this here, and then I'm going to lift this up. Now, if I want to just break his arm and get it, and just make sure that he's not going to be able to do much more harm, I can just take it. It's going to go all the way. So I'm just going to push it all the way up there, and you're going to hear a big snap. Okay, but I don't want to do that if I want to deploy something I have. So what I might do is posture with my hip. And then what I could do is I could do either wrist lock, which is painful for him, where I can access and then take it, or I can just lift this up high and pull it in tight. I'm sorry. Okay, just lift this up high, pull it in tight. I've got him pretty well trapped. I can deploy whatever I want, in my pocket and do my damage, while he's down here like this. So, it doesn't take much, and I can hold him down for a long time. So, if you're telling your wife, take the kids and I'm gonna hold this guy down, or whatever's happening. There's reasons for why you would do this. These are good techniques that work real well when you've got a hand. And I'm left-handed. There's no way he's ever going to get my gun, even if he knows it and he felt it while he was rolling with me. So why don't we break off?
Can you do the Ezekiel choke, please?
Ezekiel? Okay, sure. Okay, so when you're on here, he may put his head down. So what I like to do, I'll try to do it from this side. I'm going to take my hand right here, and I'm going to slip it into where his throat is. See how I did that? Then I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to go over my wrist like this. Then I'm going to make the fist. Because if I try to slip it in with the fist, he's not going to let me do that, okay? But if I slip it in this way, I get here, I make that fist, and then I bring my arms together, he's tapping already. And I haven't even brought him down. And I can cut him off it's going to be horrible. He's either going to, so I can either release him or I just take him out that way. And I'm going to keep my guard tight on him so he can't move. And, you know, it's going to be pretty bad. So this is particularly if he's got his head buried in there and I want to bring that head up. That's what I like to do with that. So the fist choke works really well, and it's got really, it puts a lot of pressure on him. He's going to want to get up. He's choking. So he wants to get off you. So anybody have any other questions on any of these? We'll break off and practice.